girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Good morning, everyone, to the Goat Stream. That's right, it's the Goat Stream. I don't know, why not? So, how is everybody this Sunday morning? It is quite cold where I'm at here in North Georgia. Let's do a quick roll call. I see, who do I see here? Steven Cicero, All Set Miner, Retro Mike, Shilling Pigeon Coin as usual. Actually, I don't think he said anything about Pigeon Coin yet. I'm just used to that already. Automatic Beats, Integra Guy, Dumpster Fire, UK Miners Club, Kyle Rosa. Good morning or afternoon, wherever you might be. Couple of things I wanted to jump into today, but before we do that, I wanted to see how well this worked on the stream, and you guys can probably give me some feedback here. I've got my Sony ZV-1 hooked up to a capture. Well, it's not a capture card; it's an adapter. But I want to see how much lag, if any, it has on the live stream, because when I'm actually shooting videos, I've got like 0.8 of a second or 0.8 of a. It's a little bit of delay there. So when I'm, editing, I can just like pull the video to match where the lips are at. But let's take a look at this real quick. See how bad the delay is, if any. How's the delay? How does it look to you guys? And we've got about a 15-second delay from live to actually streaming. Kind of weird, but I mean, you can see the picture in the background here, or the colors back here are a lot clearer in this with this camera over this camera. This looks like a teal, or this is actually what, I mean, it looks green to me. It's more green in person, but this is more greener than the other camera is. No delay. Fantastic. Love it. Great. So we'll just continue on this one for now then. So you can kind of see in the corner here. Nice. The markets. We'll take a quick look at that. So Bitcoin 27,000. Nice. Very nice. And we've got Fed making some news this week sometime. What are we at? So the Fed press conference is on the 22nd. Is that Wednesday? That's Wednesday. And the Fed interest rate decision. So that's probably going to be a big decision maker for Bitcoin, where it goes and all that good stuff. So 27,000 on Bitcoin. We're at just under 18,000 on Ethereum. $85 on Litecoin. Way undervalued there. That should be way higher right now, in my opinion. Dogecoin's at 7 cents. Cardano's at 34 cents, about where it's been hovering for a while. And USDC has made it back up to peg right around $1. We'll come back to this chart. I keep wanting to look at that camera. We'll come back to this chart a little bit later. But I want you guys to be thinking. So I made this trading view. I made a new trading view account. I've got my primary account already. But what cryptos do you want to see on this? What else can we add here that we can take a look at and kind of keep track of along the way? So be thinking that. We'll come back to that a little bit later. First things first, before we get into fixing this thing that Mining KiiNG sent us. Am I on the wrong camera? I'm on the wrong camera. Son of a biscuit. There we go. So I got this from the Mining KiiNG. I traded a server for it, and it worked really, really well. It's Voscoin edition, Dogecoin miner, non-Wi-Fi. I think what had happened was the shelf I had this on in the Bit Cave just got too hot and overheated this. So we're going to take this apart here in a couple minutes and maybe take a look at the board, see if some of the solder joints came loose, and something we can just zip up real quick and fix. But the most exciting part is we're going to be removing the warranty sticker. I love doing that, especially because it's not under warranty. I mean, it's old. I bought it used, so I'm not going. Gold Shell's not going to fix it. That's for sure. Let's take a look. Where's my spreadsheet? Where's my spreadsheet? The non-spreadsheet Sunday. I'm showing a spreadsheet. There we are. So, like I said before, I'm all in on Bitcoin right now. And, with all my rigs on nice hash, I'm earning, you know, $60 a week in value, but, you know, 0.002 Bitcoin per week. And I want more. I want more of that. So I'm thinking I'm going to get an S17 or an S19 if I can find one that's cheap enough, and just, you know, go to town. I'm going to put it on a real pool, not this here. But so here's what I was looking at. These are my rigs. They're the HODL bots. So Megatron is my all NVIDIA 20 and 30 series rig. Got a couple of 3080s on here, 3070 Ti, you know, fun stuff. Soundwave is, which one's Soundwave? I think that's my 1660s. Yeah, so I've got 1660 Supers and then 6 Ti's. We've got Galvatron, which is kind of a hodgepodge of stuff thrown together of all AMDs. Just because the motherboard I had, it was just a 6-card board. So I've got two 6600s, a Vega, a 5700 that Panda gave me, a 5600 XT, and a 570. And the 570 is actually the one that I hydro dipped the frame to it, the chassis. So that one's not for sale. And of course, Panda's 5700 is not for sale. And then there's Starscream, which is 3 5700s and 3 5700 XTs. My thinking is just going looking at trends like on eBay. If I sell, except for the 2 cards I mentioned, if I sell Galvatron and I sell Starscream, so I get rid of all my AMDs, I'll get, you know, about $2,000 out of all of that. And looking on eBay, I can get a used S19, 95, even 100, 104 terahash for around that price. Or I saw an S17 that's got custom firmware overclocked to 78 terahash at 3,000 watts for like $750. So I can get almost 3 of those for that same price. I don't have the power to run all that right now, not until, long story. But that would add, you know, another 23,000 Satoshis a day. So right now, where are we at? On paper, I'm earning 28,000 Satoshis a day just in GPUs. If I remove these 2, I'll be looking at, what are we at? 21,000 a day. Satoshis, almost 22,000 a day. And of course, this is always changing because of difficulties and stuff. If I add a single S19, I'll be back up to about where the total power consumption is for everything in the BitCave. And I'll be earning about another 15,000 Satoshis a day. If I got 110 terahash, it would be even more, you know, 55,000 sats a day. So I'm trying to stack those sats, man. I think in the long term, it's going to be worth it because the power that I'm using to mine all of this stuff, you know, I'm writing it off. It's a cost of doing business, and taking the money out of my pocket and just buying Bitcoin. I'm sure there's a way, but I don't know how to write that off. And I've got my 3D printing business that, you know, I'm not really funneling it through it, but it's all under, you know, an LLC, so to speak. But that's where I'm at, you know, on the Bitcoin front. What do you guys think about that? Should I wait? I saw on Twitter, Bitmain said, oh, they did some little thing where guess what the hash rate is, and guess what the you know, power consumption is going to be on this new Bitcoin miner we got coming out. And that's all they said. That was just a couple of days ago. So I don't know if I want to jump in right now, get an S19 or an S17 or a couple of those, you know, get them up and hashing and start to mining, or should I wait until this new, you know, miner is announced and see if the used prices drop a little bit for people trying to liquidate to get funds to buy the newest, latest, and greatest. The rate that, you know, Bitmain releases crap, I don't know. I feel like I should just get it now, and then when prices come down, buy more, I guess. You know what I mean? It's going to be worth it, even if I just buy them and stick them in the attic. in a year I'll double, probably triple my money on what I paid for them. I don't know. What are your thoughts about that? Retro Mike says get a S19 before the price goes up. That makes sense. UK Miners Club. I'm trying your 1660 Hynix clocks. Can't push past 292. Hit me up on Discord. I can maybe help you with that. Maybe. I got the overclocks on that from hashrate.no. Hashrate no. So yeah, hit me up. HODLbots. That's right. Yes, the HODLbots all set, Miner. And Bitcoin is king. That's my thinking. Is like I've got a little moon bag of like, you know, Dogecoin and Litecoin, and you know, I got a big bag of Caspa. Not very big, but you know, I got some Cadenas, I've got some handshakes, I've got all these, you know, shit coins, but I don't have much Bitcoin as much as I'd like. I'm just, if I'm gonna look at it as a generational wealth long term thing, I think Bitcoin is like really the only way to go, especially with, you know, the feds and the government coming down on all of these other shitcoins out there and calling them securities or not securities and just getting their fucking nose where it doesn't belong. Bitcoin kind of solves all of that. It's like, and the only way for me to know that I can acquire Bitcoin is to mine it, because you can't trust that Coinbase is always going to let you do that, right? I don't know. Just my thoughts. What else do we got? What are my notes saying? S19s, S17s. Oh, no, we won't talk about that on this stream. Well, I guess let's just get to it. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, hey, Crypto Craig, how you doing? Where is the other? There we go. That's an odd view. Let's see. Okay, this guy. So, I took the back off before, and I can't slide this out. I can't slide the board out because because the fans are attached to the front. So, looks like somebody tried to take that screw off before. You know what? Let's take off. Yes, Kyle, exactly. You can never have enough Bitcoin. That's what I'm thinking. No. Come on, get off of there, you bastard. You know what? Fuck it. How about this? Huh? How about that? Yeah. Yeah, take that. You're a dirty, dirty miner, aren't you? You like it. All right. 3 screws on the front. Coming off. Never have enough pitching. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, let me do it this way. So we take the front off and got these 2 fans. They're not that dirty. I figured they'd be a lot dustier. And we've got these 2 pins on where, or 2 connectors where the fans are linked to it. But I'm wondering if we can just pull this bad boy out. Yeah, we can. There we go. All right. So we'll move the chassis aside. And we'll take these apart. Just so we can get a closer look at it, right? Because I want to see, I'm really hoping that connector. Sorry if that audio's loud. My face is like right next to the mic. What are you guys saying in the chat? Talk dirty to it. Yes, it's a dirty little miner. All right. So my thinking. Oh, it's not going to focus very well, is it? You turd. You know what? We're going to switch back to this then. The real camera, not the webcam. So, I really like this about this Sony, because I do like product reviews sometimes. It zooms like instantly. I love that. So it looks like, doesn't look burnt. And I mean, the connector itself looks fine. So if we remove the control board ever so slightly, we just got to push it up, right? Let's see. See if we can. Yeah, that works. Oh my gosh, those are GPIOs. I thought it was a DIN, like a RAM slot. That's scary as fuck. Okay. Well, where are you going? Come on. There we go. All right. So the control board looks fine. I mean, nothing on it looks burnt, or I mean, maybe this solder joint on the back looks a little goopy. I think that's, I don't know, maybe there was a sticker on there at one time. Not too sure. But I mean, the rest of the miner looks fine. I mean, even the solder joints on the back of the 6-pin don't look out of place at all. Okay, so I don't think it's physically damaged. That's a good sign. So we will put this back together, and I don't know if I'm going to put that. Yeah, I might as well just do it right now. Real quick, what are you guys saying in the chat? Let's see. Damn it, I give up. Oh, hash rate is down though, so it could even out, hopefully. Yeah? Yeah, that could make sense. Do another box miner you can swap out the control board from. Retro Mike, I thought about that. I do have another box miner that I've got a couple of them. I was thinking maybe I can take the Handshake miner, the HS box miner apart, and try to swap the control board. But does this need like reflashed? Is it specific to the Doge miner? Do you know? And if so, I wonder where I could get that firmware and how I could flash it. Is it just part of the SD card kind of thing? Crypto Craig, that is a very large heatsink. Yes. Yeah, it is. I am thoroughly impressed, actually. Let's see. Emotional damage, yeah. Popping back in. In those types of connectors, the pins in the connector sometimes are weak. Get your pry tool in and pop them back in. Crypto Craig, do you mean the pins in the connector on the control board or on the main board? Like the GPIO headers or the pin headers on the actual board itself. They look pretty even to me. Not sure. Repaste chips. Flash factory reset. I'm not repasting. I'm not taking these heat sinks off for the life of me. If it were something like, if it were that deep, like if that's really what it took to repair this, I would just put it on eBay for parts and buy another one. I'm not getting that deep into it. That's going to take some. I don't want to dive into that. On the main board, yeah. So these look pretty even to me. Could be, oh, maybe that one on the end there is off by a little. No, that was just the other connector. Well, let's let's put it back together and throw the chassis on the floor, because that's how we roll. Like the wheels on the bus, we go fucking round and round. All right, put this on the other camera. Here we go. Okay. Now we'll just try to reseat it, you know. Yes, all set, Miner. Exactly. We'll just plop it back together and test it now, you know. I don't know about you, but sometimes if you power down the machine and power it back on again, it works just fine. Okay. And here we go. Oh yeah, this camera. Now, which way is that going to go? That's going to go this away. Right? Yeah. Trying to do this on camera so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Slide it back in there. Pop a couple of those down. We'll just put one screw in to hold the top on. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Ah! Gaming with Smokey Dan. Welcome to the party. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Hit the like button, guys. I forgot about that. That's a thing. I always forget that. And subscribe if you're not subscribed already for more content like this and other fun thingamabobs that we do around here. All right. That works. Now, it's on there a little crooked, but let's plug it in and see. And I don't have my other camera set up over there, so let me just be right back. Gonna unplug the KD Box 2, which, ooh, that puppy's getting warm too. Let's see, and I dropped my Ethernet cable. Drop my Ethernet. Come on now. Oh, I'm still here, guys. Don't go anywhere. All right. So it looks like it's doing the same thing. Fans are spinning. Oh, hold on. It's starting to, it's actually ramping up this time. The power light on the back is still red though, but it did ramp up this time. Didn't do that before. I know when this was working, there were times when the power light stayed red, and then it would ramp up, and then it would bump over to green. Still red though. Let's see if we can find it in, see if we can run something like Angry IP Scanner and find it. No, this is not a solution Tannerite will fix. Control board replacement. Goldshell sent him a replacement. Rondi, I think I saw that video, and welcome, Rondi. Thank you for stopping by for sure. I did see that video where Goldshell sent him a replacement. I reached out to Coastal Crypto because they, you know, deal with the OEMs a lot more than I would, and just got an opinion, and they're like, "Oh, dude, parts are hard to get." And I looked on eBay, and usually you'll find eBay, you know, parts out there. Like you'll find parts on eBay or something like that, but not in this case. So I don't know. Let's see what else you guys saying in the chat. And I'm sure that Vosk has a different relationship with Goldshell than I do, for sure. Automatic beats. Crypto Craig said. What did Crypto Craig say? On the control. Oh, on the control board. Okay. I did see that they were $100 on eBay. They were also coming from China, and not a fan of that. I mean, it's fine. It's just going to take forever to show up, right? So, yeah, no new IP addresses were added. So I don't think it's not getting the IP. Let's see. I don't think 135. I think 135 is one. That's one of the CK boxes. And then 136 wasn't active. Yeah. Doesn't look like that fixed it. Son of a bitch. 15 out for repair for the S19s. Yeah, that makes sense. I did a factory reset on it already though. So the LED on the back is blue. Where the IP button is, and I'll do another factory reset right now, just in case. Still here, guys. Oh, there it goes. Shut off the blue light. All right, we'll see if it ramps back up again. $88 here in UK on eBay. Really? UK Miners Club, send me a link. Find me on Discord, send me a link. Let's see. Yeah, I hear it ramping back up now. But yeah, the power light is still red. I have a feeling it just needs a replacement control board. I think you guys are right, that's for sure. I do not have a static IP dedicated to the Mini Doge. I've got DHCP from the router. If you get an IP on it, just needs reflashed. Yeah. Shut up, Mike. I don't want to hear about static straps today. Don't give me that. All right, well, so it wasn't a complete success, but it also wasn't a complete failure. I think we confirmed that getting a new control board is going to likely fix the issue for the most part, if not completely. So I'm going to look into that and see what I can find. So if you guys find any links or know where I can find some, or have a contact or something, a gold shell that might be able to help me out, shoot me a message on Discord and let's see if we can get this bad boy fixed. So just one or two more things I wanted to talk about. We're only at about 30 minutes right now, so that didn't take as long as I thought it would. In fact, we'll turn the power off. No point in powering it if it's not doing anything. So this here is my 30 coins in 30 days portfolio. I don't know if you guys remember back in December of 2022, I mined a different coin every day for the entire month of December. And some of them were shit. But at the time, at the end of December, beginning of January, the value of everything there was... it was like $85 or $87, something like that. Right now it stands at $179-ish, something like that. Of course, it's ever changing, but Conflux, that we're up 1,600% from when we mined it. It's just too bad that I already sold that. Last time it was up 1,200%, but I didn't sell it. I actually traded it into Litecoin. Alephium, we're up 439%. I mined 78 Alephium in a day on all of my rigs. That's pretty cool. 900 Caspa in a day. Yeah, and at that time it was at 0.4 cents. That's pretty cool. And now it's at almost 1.5 cents. Come on, baby, go. Let's see. And no, Crypto Craig, I did not mine Pigeon Coin. Yeah, I think the only bird coin I mined was Raven. I did mine some Raven. I got 130 of them. And that was at just under 2 cents. And now it's just under 3 cents. So that's a nice little pump too. Swap. I heard Swap was really profitable last, like if you were mining it in 2017, 18, 19, this last bull run was very successful there, but I don't know, I didn't look into it. Ubic, ETHW, that's up a little bit, yeah. ETH Gem is way down. So Grin is pretty far down too. Radiant, oh yeah, that's way down. ETH Fair, Cortex, Proof of Memes. Oh, come on, Proof of Memes, pick it up. Yeah, so that's where I'm at on that. Now, under Mine the ASIC, this is one thing, and I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but this is one thing that I don't like about this site. I like that it is more user-friendly, and I feel like it's more accurate than ASIC miner value. But just like with ASIC miner value, it doesn't show the yield of token of whatever you're mining. Whereas this F2 pool chart, f2pool.com/miners, actually gives you a idea of how much of said token you're going to be mining in a day, which is pretty sweet. So like if we looked at the L7, shows a little bit more information about it. But if you decide to mine Digibyte on script, you'd get this many a day, and this is the power consumption and all that kind of stuff. So it really gives you a better idea than something like this, where if we dove into the L7, it's only showing you profitability in dollar value. And for me, that's not as important as how much yield I'm going to be getting. Best coin, mineable coins. It does show a little bit more specs on it, and the where to buy is kind of cool. But I feel like all of these miners are, or all these companies are probably paying Mine the ASIC to be listed on here. So who knows how reputable they are? I mean, Bitcoin Merch has been around. Let's see, ASIC miners, I've seen that one before, but a lot of these I really haven't seen before, and not sure how I feel about buying directly from China. I don't know if it would ever show up. Repair services, that's kind of cool. I actually didn't see that on there before. The different mining pools that they have, and then other LTC miners, and of course they got Panda, and they got Chump Change doing video testimonials. Really? They got Chump Change's video on here, but he's not one of the social media partners, is he? Oh, he is. Okay. Yes, he is. Good for him. That's cool. Anyway, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that Mine the ASIC should put those miners' yields on the site as like another column? What do you think? If they had that on here, I think it would be just about perfect. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? Let's see. The Mini Doge failed. Oh yeah, one of my L3s failed too. That one I think is definitely the control board. I had to replace a control board on an S9 back in 2021-ish. Yeah, but I got that super cheap on eBay. I could do the same thing with the L3. Not as worried about that. The S17s versus the S19s. What do you guys think about this? So S17 Plus, 78 terahash for $700. That's not bad. It's 3,000 watts. So if we go down and look at the description, he's got custom firmware flashed on here, 78 terahash at 3,000 watts, but it can be configured to 52 terahash at 1,700 watts, which is really, really good. I mean, that pretty much maxes out a 110 amp circuit, or 110 volt 15 amp circuit. A little bit more than that actually, but be tuned at 68 terahash before shipping. So 68 terahash under 3,000 watts for $700. I'm thinking this might be, you know, the ASIC that I think this might be the ASIC that I'm actually going to buy for dedicated Bitcoin mining if I can't find an S19 for a decent price. They're all going for, you know, 2,000, 1,700. Well, that one's bidding at 1,400. $3,600 for an S19J 122. It's kind of up there, but wait, is that two of them for 35, or is that just one? There's two of them for 3,500 of the 100 terahash. That's not too bad. But what do you think about that? Demining. Don't get an S17. Save your money and get an S19. If you look hard enough, you can find good deals. Really. Don't get an S17. Why not get an S17? Are they known to be turds? Is that it? That price is really good though. I mean, I can get two of those for one S19. S17's a pain in the ass, Crypto Craig says. Okay. I haven't owned either one, an S17, a 19, a 15. I had some S9s back in the day, and I got the L3s that I got for free. Okay. So I think I will save up. Well, I think I will just go for the S19 instead of the S17 then. Heat sinks. Oh. Okay. Yeah, and if I'm already having heat issues with the Mini Doge, by what I've got going out there, man, the putting a big boy ASIC out there is really gonna make things spicy. It's going to be spicy. S19 141 for 4,500. That's too much. Plus $1,000 shipping. Are you smoking crack? What the fuck? From Kansas. Killing me, dog. See, something like that for an S19 100. That's reasonable. In my opinion, that's reasonable. Demining. Oh, you got the Koi miner. Okay. 98 terahash at 3,400 watts. Yeah. So if I swap these out though, so on paper, all of my rigs, I'm doing 3,500 watts. That's what it says in Hive. Now, I've got my my you know, DIY watt-o-meter hooked up there, and if I turn off all the ASICs and I've just got my GPUs running, 4420, nice, is what the actual power is. Yes, Steven Cicero, looking at the reviews for these sellers, I'll come back to the spreadsheet. I think that's an important point to make. Is like you want to look at positive feedback. You want to see how many, you know, ratings they have. Like there's S19s on here. I saw one on here that was like $500, and it was pretty much a brand new seller, and it was in Germany, and it was like free shipping, and they had a whole bunch of them available. That's bullshit. You gotta be really careful when you're looking on eBay specifically, really any kind of, you know, site like this that's going to sell it to you that's not a dedicated machine or dedicated site that's all they do. You know, as a reputable business. I can't fucking talk today. Ooh, S19 110 for 1,550. That's not too bad. Anyway, sorry. Fucking squirrel. Right. So D-Mining says, I have solar. The S19 might not be that bad. So my solar, well, I guess that, no, that'd be a lot. So my current inverter maxes out at, what, 2,800 watts? Something like that. 2,500 or 3,500 watts, somewhere around there. So that's going to use every bit of that. I'm trying to stay under the 50-60% mark. So I'm like right now I've got my L3 on it. I did have the Mini Doge on there, solo mining. So that thing would run a single box miner on 26 12 volt SLA batteries wired series parallel in a 24 volt circuit. Would last 20 hours before it would jump back to the mains. Anyway, where was I? Damn it. So spreadsheet time. So in reality, I'm at 4,400 watts. Now, if I remove this 1,000 or so watts from selling Galvatron and Starscream, and I get about, 1,900 to $2,000, and I buy a S19 110 terahash, that is going to completely saturate the circuit. I won't be able to put anything else out there besides the 2 GPU rigs and the one S19, because that's technically over the 80% rule on your 30 amp circuit, because I've got a single 30 amp circuit. Now, that being said, I'm running another 30 amp circuit out to the new shed I just got for 3D printing, and I'm thinking I'm gonna wire a couple of circuits up in the attic of that thing and like set up a mini hot cold aisle at the very end of the shed, which is actually going to be the front of the shed, and draw air in and out that way. And when my printers aren't going 24/7, which typically they are, but there's a couple of months a year where it's slowed down. I'm only doing a couple of prints a day instead of like 15 or 30 prints a day. I can utilize the rest of that power to mine on, just turn those on when I got downtime. So I'm fully utilizing the circuit that I've got out there. I don't know. So maybe in the future I'll get another S19 or just build another GPU rig to kind of put up there and fully utilize that circuit when I'm able to. But that would get me 55,000 Satoshis a day. And a year, I would earn a quarter of a Bitcoin. 0.25, 0.24-ish. Now, that being said, I just got these A2000s from Florida Stacker. He's another YouTuber. I'm going to do a video on that, try to build a rig. Just a couple of cards in it because they're really, really low on power. I've never had one. They're tiny, freaking tiny, but they're very efficient. So I'm going to put those, on a 110 circuit like in the other room. I've got box miners in the living room, kind of just helping them spit a little bit of heat out there. I got one in here. I might be able to put another one in here. So I can kind of move the load around so I'm still using all the equipment. I don't know, but yeah, okay, so great. We got something else accomplished today. That's good. So I'm gonna get an S19. Fuck yeah. And UK Miners Club, if he's still here, I do have on my whiteboard still to redesign the power brick for that comes the gold shell power brick that's got the single 6-pin output. Yeah. It gets so hot, I think I'm going to take it apart and put a fan in it, but I'm waiting to get a thermal camera so that I can actually see where all the heat is generating to put placement of a fan. Then I'll 3D print a new housing for it on the outside in something like ABS that's not as heat. It isn't going to warp the way PLA would, 3D printing it. D-miner, anything wrong with the box miner? Yes, we're thinking it's the control board. So I'm gonna take one of my other miners apart, probably the handshake miner, and try to just plop it off and put it on there, see what it does. Might need to reflash it, maybe. I don't know. Has anybody done that? Like rob Peter to pay Paul kind of thing? I don't know. I haven't Googled it yet. I haven't looked into that yet. But I think that's going to be my first step. And if that works, then I'll put the Mini Doge, I'll keep it mining with the board from the handshake miner, and I'll order another board for the handshake miner and do the same thing for it, reflash it, and have it back to hashing. Because I'm not as I've got a lot of handshake right now, so I'm not too worried about it going down for a little while, waiting on parts to arrive. What else did we want to talk about? I think that was about all we wanted to talk about specifically today. So AMA, I guess, for the last couple of minutes. So what did you guys think about the thumbnail on this video? I actually, that's an AI generated image from, I don't think it was Midjourney. It was Midjourney. Yeah. So it was an AI generated image from Midjourney that I used as a thumbnail for the video. What do you think? I did it for my last long form video too, talking about NiceHash, the box miners, the library, and the CK box miner on NiceHash. Yeah, that thumbnail was AI generated. I think that's pretty cool. I really like it. I like doing it because it kind of helps to like spark the creative gears and whatnot, and they look really cool. So they should make it so that in order to chat, you have to hit the like button. I did it. Good morning, everyone. Mining of the North. Thank you. That's a really good idea, actually. I didn't even think about that. Let's see. What else? Oh, that's right. Let's go back. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. This one. All right, let's go back here. Let's add 3 cryptos to this list today. What are 3 coins that we should add to this list? While I'm waiting on responses to come up, because I've got a little bit of lag between live and the video. The indicators. I don't know if you guys use TradingView or if you like watch. I'm sure everybody's watched BitBoy Crypto and Shilling That Crypto Face, indicator bundle that they're selling. So I actually found a free version of that same crypto cipher, I think is what it's called. And it's named VMC Cipher. So there's Cipher A and there's Cipher B. And I think this is the one. Yeah, VMC is Vu Manchu Cipher. So Cipher A. Yep. And then Cipher B. Maybe B is not the right one. Oh, no. So not that one. Whoop. Why is it on there twice? You bastard. VMC. Maybe it's this one. It is that one. Which means... yeah, that's pretty annoying. Let's see here. All right, there's a lot going on here. Where's the other VMC? VMC A. That's the one. All right, so VMC Cipher A and VMC Cipher B are the two that are closest as far as the indicators to that crypto cipher thing that BitBoy was pushing so hard. Now you can go in and modify these. Where are we at? Yeah, so you can. No, that's it. Not it. So you can go in and change what you want the waves or what you want, how you want it set up. I've actually got mine. Let me see. I don't think I can pull that in on this one. Yeah, so my inputs are just, I've got everything turned off but the EMA 5 and there's another one. What's the other one? EMA 5 and EMA 21. Yeah, the 5 and the 21. So that I get an idea of the moving average over the last 5 days and over the last 21 days to give me an idea of, you know, where the market's going and everything. And, oh, Red Panda Mining is here. Well, good morning, Sleepyhead. It's about time you showed up. Sia coin. Okay, so you want to add Sia coin, and I'm going to take these off for now because I don't have them set up right. And no, the volume's on there. This one. We'll turn this one off. Yeah, we'll just do that then. So let's add. Whoop, I broke it. There we go. Let's add Sia coin. SC to US dollar. Why not? All right, so where's Sia coin at today? We're at 0.4 of a cent. We're up 2% in the last 24 hours. I guess that's of where we were in 24 hours. So this is the daily chart. What if we bop that down to the hourly chart? Okay. So what are we at? 18th. We're actually down as where we were this time yesterday. That's weird. This is come on. Anyway, all right. So let's what's another coin? Red Panda, take a look at this and tell me one more coin to add onto the crypto watch list that we've got here. Just so that we can keep an idea of it. What about Caspa? Should we put Caspa on there? We've already got Litecoin and Dogecoin. We've got Ethereum. What does that say? Market open? Of course it is. Feather coin. I wonder if they probably don't have feather coin on here. They do. Oh my god. All right, automatic beats. We'll put feather coin on there. Why not? 0.5 of a cent. Yeah. Okay. But oh, that looks like shit. Back to the 1 day. What was the all-time high here? Feather coin all-time high was 73-ish cents back in the end of 2017. So take that as you will, I guess. All right, we got one more to add on here today. Panda said Flux, KDA, Caspa, Nexa, Pigeon Coin. Which one, Panda? I doubt Pigeon Coin is on here. It's not. Nope, no Pigeon Coin. Pidgey new? What the fuck is that? So they have this crap on there, but they don't have Pigeon Coin on there. That's funny. Did you buy Nexa, Feathercoin to BTC, Lithium, Nexa, Render? Lithium is looking nice to have huge gains because it's such a low market cap. All right, let's add a Lithium this week. Is it APH? No. Leave ALPH to... No, that's Alpha Finance. What? Lithium. Oh, okay, so Gate.io. Lithium to Tether, I guess. Yeah, they don't have it anywhere else, do they? I don't see it. Huh. Okay. Here we are, Lithium. 30 cents today. That is quite a pump in the last, what, 2 weeks almost? And the buying volume is going up quite a bit. Let's take a look at the 4 hour on that actually. So we can see right where that arch starts or ends, I guess. You can see it starts to drop. Yeah. I can't really see that too well, but big arch here, meant a big drop. Big arch here. Anyway, I don't get these indicators a lot of the times. I just look for trends, like, oh, it did this for the last month or whatever it is. Yeah. So okay, well it's been an hour. I think we're gonna wrap this up. Any last questions, comments, concerns? Yeah, so we got a couple of things figured out today. I'm going to get a new control board for the mini miner. I'm going to focus on getting an S19 over like an S17, even with the custom firmware. Okay. Let's see. We added a couple of coins onto our trading view list. And I talked a little bit about the AI generated thumbnails. So I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Got another video coming out later this week talking about how to, and you guys probably already know how to do this, but you know, it's about that evergreen content that'll be viable now and in 6 months and a year and 2 years. Just kind of keep the ball rolling kind of thing. Linking NiceHash to Hive OS or mining on NiceHash using Hive OS. Since I'm doing that now, I might as well make a video on it. But anyway, guys, don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I would really appreciate that. I got a personal goal of trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And it's already almost the end of March. I'm at 6,400 and something or other. So hit that like, guys. And thanks for watching.